Hello guys, welcome to Tops and Flops. We'll be looking at some of the great performance the weekend and the not so good performance this weekend. I'm DG. Titus is here. Titus, let's start with the flops, and top of them all, Barcelona. They had that very disappointing loss at home against Alaves.
A massive letdown for the Spanish champions Barcelona. Alaves were in no position to get even a draw from that game, let alone going all the way to get victory over Barcelona. Well, I think it's really disappointing for Enrique and his boys. Going into the Champions League, I don't think it's a good excuse for them to get the loss before the Champions League tie.
Very disappointing that one. They lost by 2-1, just for the record. Alaves newly promoted side, but then they've done well now against Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. Well, another flop this weekend was Paul Pogba. We expected him to turn up for the Manchester derby, but I think he was missing.
Absolutely, it's a big game, no doubt, but that's one of the reasons why you're signed to Manchester United. One of the reasons you're signed for hundreds,
it's one of the reasons
millions,
why you're the most expensive
player in
ever.
football. So that is what you need to offer in big occasions or in big games. The X factor that everybody know you for has to show.
All right, and rounding up the flops, Andre Marina. He was in charge of that game between Swansea City and Chelsea on Sunday. And well, he was just all over the place. Didn't have that control over the game.
Sometimes when referee can't put their heads in the game totally, that's what happens. Not that they're getting distracted, just have full control over everything, and then the major events in a game elude them because they're getting distracted by the pressure, arising from the game. And I think for Marina, his decisions have cost aside something, especially the Cahill.
It did, and Gary Cahill wasn't happy about it.
And I think for Marina, loss of concentration, costing one side, and might need a victory of 3 points.
I'm sure Chelsea, they'll really feel hurt by the result whenever they look back at that one. Let's move on to the tops, and we'll start with a side that really punched above their weight, RB Leipzig. First win in the history of their Bundesliga campaign over Borussia Dortmund. Not many people fancied them, but then they pulled it off.
I think it was a top performance for this newly promoted Bundesliga side, Leipzig, and I think for them, they look at these and say, yeah, we can actually do it in the Bundesliga. We could go all the way. We're not going to win the Bundesliga, obviously not, but we can get to stay in the Bundesliga and grow in confidence, and then get personnel later to keep growing the team. And I think great achievement for them.
Yeah, huge credit to Keita, who got the goal for them. The last minute was the last minute. That one. Let's talk about Watford. They were trailing by 2-0 against West Ham United. West Ham were playing great football. They had scored 2 beautiful goals, including, of course, that Rabona assist by Dimitri Payet. But then Watford turned it against them. It changed everything around, especially in the second half. Eventually won that game by 4-2.
You're right. I want to take it from what you said there, where West Ham were playing fantastically, and that's one of the most difficult times you want to, mount pressure on a site like that or go on a comeback. It was absolutely brilliant for Watford, especially with the likes of Gallo and Deeney stepping up to the occasions. Great confidence, great play, and above all, great skills from these two guys to get themselves back in the game.
Yeah, it was a huge run for Watford.
Absolutely.
By the way. First win of the season for Walter Mazzari's men. And finally, the tops. It's probably the toppest man ever. Francesco Totti, at 39, he showed again he's still the boss.
Well, maybe we may not see Totti playing maybe full and 90 minutes in football games, but any minute it comes into play, it will count, because it's not just old, it's quality. And that's one thing that's been going for Totti. He knows how to step up and get his crucial goals that keeps him relevant in the team and even in football especially.
Oh, he got an assist in that one for
Equaliser, yeah.
And then scored the penalty for the winner. All right, guys, that's our tops and flops this weekend. Remember, you can, like our channel, Tregon TV, of course, subscribe and share our videos right on your social media platforms if you like. We'll leave you with some tips for this midweek, Champions League and Europa League tips. So go out there and make some cool cash for yourself. We're out. We'll see you next time.